Hey y'all, it's Paul. How are you today? I hope your week is doing well. Welcome to our southern front porch. Hi guys, today I just wanted to say we're welcome back. We went through our homestead and it's looking real good. Brad and I will be uploading some more video of our last 4 days experiences of reassembling, oh, I don't know, reassembling a dream basically. When we left for Alabama, we came to pick up a TV unit. What turned out is we created a whole aura over at the new home, and it's just getting so darn beautiful. It's a great area, having a good time. The leaves were still falling off the trees. There was a little bit of Christmas in the air, but there was also just a lot of warmth in the air, mostly from everyone that we talked to. Just a real nice place to call home. Alabama is great. Always has been to me, and now I'm getting to get to know Montgomery because I'd never really done much more than gone through there. And the way to the coast where I lived, or to Birmingham where I lived, so it's kind of different for me to go to the state capital and see it with a whole new sense of appreciation. I wanted to upload for you my first video, which was kind of done in anticipation of our sleeving, and I will get that done. We'll do that tonight, Brad and I. He even left me a message because he went to work today, and he said, Paul, let's get the video uploaded and published and edited. So we'll do that. I would have done it myself, but I screwed myself up basically. I wanted to get this house, our old house, our present house, looking better. With all the time I've spent and we've spent getting things ready for our beautiful new home, I've kind of let things slide a little bit here, and it doesn't look all that great outside. My garden is my love and my joy, and a source of great encouragement to me to keep each day coming on after the next one and after the next one and after the next one. But I screwed up yesterday. Part of my cleaning was to clean off our painted cement walkway up to a stamped concrete product, and there's a kind of a fresh coat of paint on it from when we had the house painted, and I had been slipping on sliding on it for a while. Well, yesterday I kind of went one step too far. Yeah, literally one step too far. I decided to take a gallon of Clorox and move it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth down the walkway till I got to the driveway so I can clean out the algae that had built up there. Remember a few weeks ago when Tropical Storm Zeta came through here, we had about 16 inches of rain. We weren't here. We came home in that rain. And when we came home, if you remember, we saw shots of this neighborhood underwater. And oh yeah, it started to dry over a period of time. I guess in about a week we could see the street again, and what was left behind was just an amalgam of rotting leaf material, algae that grew in the nice Florida humidity and heat, and dirty footprints from the movers and from ourselves going up and down before those rains came. Anyway, to make a long story short, I thought I would clean up the walkway for the holiday season because this will be our last holiday season here, and this house doesn't look very holiday actually this year because in preparation for what we're going to do next year at the new house. Yeah, that's a great idea, except what I didn't realize is that latex paint, latex cement paint, and Clorox bleach don't make a very bondable pair. And I guess the bleach sits on top of the paint and eats away at the algae and the dirt and that crap like that. But the concept is that you let it sit for a while and then you hose it down to the driveway, and then before you know, you've got a nice surface to walk upon. Well, I was barefoot. It was a beautifully warm day. And, oh yes, everything was very clean. But what I didn't realize is that bare feet get kind of slimy when there's bleach on a cement surface. Yes, this I knew from before. I never actually had an issue because of it, but I did this time. And before I knew it, I was walking down the walkway towards the driveway. I had just hosed it down, but it was still slimy, basically, for lack of a better word, just slick. And before I had any time to react to the situation, my legs went right out in front of me and on a pile of rock that I had just laid in the beds, which that's what I do also, is to make it have a looking kind of a desert look that we do in our front of our house. So I had 60 bags of river rock to lay. And unfortunately, when my feet went out, my butt went right on top of the rocks. And this was about 4 o'clock on Monday. And because I didn't have time to think, I really didn't expect it to have too much impact, but it started to last night. And whoa, I was super slick. And I guess I went down awfully hard on my butt, which, yes, there's a little bit of padding there, but not the best thing to do in the first place. So fell on these uneven rocks, and you wouldn't believe the bruise that I have on my butt. Look a little bit like I was in a prize fight. So that's why I didn't really do anything today. And I want to get this little video out just because I know you're going to want to know what the hell did happen to Brad and Paul and their lovely southern front porch. And well, the southern front porch is doing pretty well, but my southern side is nice and discolored now. And I guess I deeply bruised the tissue around the pelvic bone and just below my hips. And whoa, I just didn't think I would be able to sit for an hour or two to do video editing. And that's why I just want to get this thing out to let you know we will be with the video real soon. But I want you to know what happened. And I want you to know I didn't forget you. And I wanted to thank you also for the subscriptions that are starting to move upward now. It wouldn't have been me. I didn't turn all the computers and the smartphones on to our southern front porch and put it on subscribe. So I do appreciate your hearing my pleas for ad nauseum the last 3 weeks, I'm sure. But yes, southern front porch is on the rise, and my friends, it's all you. Well, maybe because you needed to know that you're loved, and maybe it's good for you to hear when I say be your best friend, and you are your best friend, so make sure that you take care of you, number one. I guess I didn't do that yesterday. I got a little bit caught up in the immortality of me doing my previous 100 years plus of landscape work without really getting burned on it too much. And well, I got burned last night, and it couldn't have happened at a worse time, I suppose. But maybe it happens also at a good time, because I'm speaking to you now with no pain medicine, no rest, because I really haven't slept very much for the last 24 hours. It hurt too much when I turned on my side, and that hip started to bother me. So maybe I didn't take the best care of myself either. I guess if there's a point to this particular video is that being the mortal man I am, if I want to celebrate my best half of life, I better be a little more careful, because this is not something you play around with. The body's pretty fragile, and I found that out too. If a little slick bit of water was transformed by chlorine bleach on my front entrance, I guess that it can do a lot more to transform me. And I never didn't learn that lesson in 2008 when I was hit by the truck and I should have been dead. I pretty much was. But your Paul's got some kind of a incredibly resilient aspect inside him that I don't even know. But it does make me feel like, I could just go on and go on and go on and go on. And I don't know how many people of you really even think the fact that I'm even somewhat vulnerable. Oh yeah, I am. I mean to tell you I am. So anyway, I'm gonna get this little mini I'm sorry and thank you, and I'll be back note into the video mailed for you right in YouTube. But again, thank you for subscribing to our Southern Front Porch. Certainly thank you for recommending it to others to view our Southern Front Porch. Thank you for clicking like on our Southern Front Porch, and thank you for making comments for our Southern Front Porch. Boy, I got that word in so many times that I think that it'll come up high on the keywords ranking, won't it? But that's okay, we've got to do it. If I'm going to keep doing stunts like I did yesterday, this might be the only way I'll ever be able to work again. I was supposed to tomorrow probably go to see one of my clients in Miami to take care of his palm tree feeding the last of the season and get that one nice more bit of nutrition in before we go into a wild woolly South Florida winter, which changes almost every third day, and the palm trees don't particularly care for it. But I might be spending tomorrow in bed if this boy wants to enjoy Christmas whatsoever. I think he probably better take care of himself. That's my message to me. And thank you guys, thank you gals for watching, from wherever you're watching and loving. We're here, we're real, we're for you, you're for us. Pretty good combination, I would say. Bye now, everyone. Thank you. We'll see you a little bit later. Brad's going to come to the rescue like the Canadian Mounted Police, and we'll get our videos out to you. So this is Paul signing off for now. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for believing in yourself, and thank you for making that connection between you and us, so we can continue to do some things that prepare us to live better, live a little bit more rich life, live a longer, happier life, alone or together. It just doesn't matter. If the relationship will come to you if that's what you're looking for now. When you project a smile of confidence and love and joy, that people will be hard to miss you. You'll just be illuminated all over from head to toe. So that's all I have to say for you today. I'm going to take a couple of Tylenol, a couple of Motrin, probably when I get off the TV here, and we'll get myself a little bit of self-imposed and self-administered medical care, because I think I need it. Nah, it's going to be fine. It'll be fine. Love you guys. Love you gals. And for Brad, thank you for enjoying our Southern Front Porch. It's Paul signing off. See you later.